back to another YouTube video. This is CPNFRCs, and today we're going to be installing skis onto the traxxas / two-wheel drive for the winter. Because, yeah, we're going to have some fun. Alright, so if you guys want these skis, here's the brand. They're Dubro Park Flyer snow skis. And yeah, I don't really see the part number unless that's it. Anyway, here's the skis, and we're also gonna be installing this. It's a steering link for the deadbolt right here. Because remember I said my plastic one isn't working, so we'll install this. Anyways, we'll start with the skis and let's get right into it. Well, so we have the tire right here. Unscrew this. Am I unscrewing? I'm tightening it. No wonder it's hard. Alright, now we're unscrewing it. I have a wrench, but I lost it, or it's in the garage, so that's why I'm using this thing that comes with the slash. Okay, put the bolt onto that so I don't lose it. Take off this tire so I can get it off. I haven't took these tires off in a long time. Sorry about that, guys. Anyways, before I put the skis on, I'm gonna clean all this stuff off. Anyway, put the BF Goodriches to the side. And yeah. Anyways, I think this is the part number. These are skis. I will open up that later. It's take the other tire off. So unscrew this. Hope I'm not tightening it. And hopefully it's snowing up north because I'm going up north for Thanksgiving. And yeah, it should be snowing, and we should have plenty of videos coming to the channel with the deadbolt, the scully, and the slash. But mostly the slash and scully, because I want to get these skis, and you guys never saw the slash on the channel besides my reviewing channel. Okay, we'll put that over, and then we'll take these tires off if I can. Try and do it with one hand here. Ain't the best. Yeah, tires one. And we'll actually put this underneath. Here, wait. Put the camera down for a second, guys. Sorry about that. Alright. So now these are off. And first, before we clean this up, I want to see how the skis go on. So here's the skis. By the way, here, let me open them for you guys. Alright, so here's the skis. Let's take off that. Here's the instructions right here. We'll watch those, or we'll listen to those later, but here's what we're mostly here for. So we got two skis. If I can get two skis. They're made out of like thin plastic. That way they're lightweight. Here's the bottom of them. Here's the side. Same thing on the other side, and you have to drill the hole right here for either thing. If you guys know, if you guys want to know the size of the skis, for instance, here's the slash. It's gonna look dope. Here's an RPM bumper, basically the size of that. And if you guys do not know what the size of those, here's the size of a traxxas controller. So pretty big. Now they do have bigger ones for like the X-Max, or maybe this. I think we'll get the same size if we get skis for this. Anyways, here's a drill. Size of those. Anyway, that's the size of the skis. They're like really thin plastic, like here. They're pretty thin. Got some like things so like you can turn, and yeah. Alright, so I don't think it matters what side they have to go on as they're bent a certain way. No. Alright. I'm gonna bend this one up a little. Yeah, you can bend them up as high as you want, as you can see. Now they're even. Okay, I'm just gonna put this guy on that side, move the plow, and yes, I will fix the plow, by the way. Alright, so let's read the instructions before we do this. So these are the instructions. So it comes with these screws right here. Take that out, this thing more. Alright, let's get this tiny bag out of here. Alright, I'm trying to do this with one hand. Alright, so here's some screws and like screw hole things and like pins, I guess. Alright, so how do we install these? So we're also gonna have to drill a hole. That thing's gonna have to go for here. That. How do you install these? I think you put this thing on this. Or we might have to take this whole thing off. I'm trying to figure this out. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna figure this out and then get back to when I know what I'm doing. I might do one and then off camera and do the other one on camera. Alright, see you guys. Alright guys, I'm back and let me focus. Alright, so I got the one side done. So they don't really make skis for RCs. These are like plain skis, so that's why the instructions didn't work. So I had to custom make it so you don't have to listen to the instructions, but I kinda did. Because as you see, there's like this springy thing right here. As you can see, if you look really closely, it's right here. That way, when you don't hit your plastic thing. So I had to custom made that, and if you look right here, I just screwed in this. Anyway, it looks pretty dope so far. I'll show you how to do it on this. So here's what you're first gonna do. First, take off the body. I just have to put the body on to see what it looked like, because you want it to look nice. Anyways, first, if I put the camera on something so you can see what I'm doing. Alright, so you can see this right here. You're gonna keep this on, but since mine are dirty, I'm gonna take it off if I can. Probably don't use tweezers like this to take them off. Mine are really on there though, so. Bro, that's on there. Jesus. I'm gonna just use them full force. Alright. So, didn't break the other ski. Alright. All good. So, put this back on the tires. Alright. So, here. So, you're gonna take that off. And basically, if you do drive this in the mud and stuff, it's probably gonna be dirty. So I just took like a toothbrush. I don't use it, of course. I just bought it. It's a cheap toothbrush. You can buy them at a store for like $1 or something. So basically, you just want to clean all this dirt off on this thingamajig. So we'll do that as so, because like grease and stuff gets on it. I can see by the color of my brush how dirty it is. And while you're looking at it here, you might want to see if your bearings are good. I know mine are good because they're brand new. So, well, they might not look like it. Anyways, I'm going to clean these off right here. Clean this off. I don't know if you can see this, but basically cleaning all the dirt off of it because it's pretty dirty. Now, you don't have to do this if yours aren't dirty, but I'm doing it. And then you can put it back on. Like so, if it'll go on, we gotta get it lined up. Okay, snap right into place, as you can see right there. Now, like I said, you don't have to do that. I'm just doing that because why have it taken apart? Let's clean it. So, Why we do that, where's my ski? I already pre-drilled the thing, but basically you're gonna have to drill it. And I used a 732 size, 732 if that focuses. Anyway, 732 size drill bit. It's pretty big actually, because you're gonna have to go on this thing imaging. Anyway, now that we have that off, I don't know if you can show you this, but you're gonna, you don't really need washers, but like, since it's like, I don't know if you can see this, but it's like really flimsy plastic. I got washers out of my garage that fit perfectly, and you're gonna want 4 of these. Well, 8 if you're doing both skis, but 4 for one ski. And you don't really need the screws and stuff. Basically, you just need the washers, the bolt to screw in your tire, and the spring jig. You don't need the rest. So basically, we're gonna take all these washers and put them right here. Then I'm gonna get as close as I can, see if you can see this. Right, let me focus it. Right, so you take this right here. It's gonna have like a hole in the bottom. You're gonna wanna put the washers in here. There's a piece of hair on it. Get that off, that's disgusting. Anyway, oh my god. Alright, anyway, you're gonna take the washer, put it in there, because the hole. Take a second washer, put it in there. The reason I'm doing this is because the tighter the bolt or the nut that's gonna go on, it doesn't crack the plastic. And then you're gonna wanna put this upside down to the way that you want it faced. So this way. But then you're gonna, before you do that, you're gonna put a washer on here. So it's gonna be hard to line these up, but you're basically just gonna put this on and grab needle nose pliers or something like these. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing right here, but I'll try to show you. So you're gonna put that on the nut, put it all the way through, like that. So it's like this, and the washers are inside, and there's a washer right between there and your hexagon thing. So now you're gonna hold that there. Then you're gonna take your last washer, hold it on there nice and tight, because if you do let go, you're gonna have to redo this whole thing. So we'll grab this, and where's my nut? Here you go. Alright, so grab this or whatever thing you have to put on your thing. And then you're gonna have to put it in here. Put the nut on. Sorry, the skis like that, guys. And tighten it. Install like put a little pressure on it, so the washers and all that doesn't fall out. Alright, now while you're tightening this, you're gonna have to hold the hexagon thing, so because if you don't, it's just gonna spin the hexagon thing and then get tightened. Anyway, we'll do this again. We'll tighten it pretty tight, not as tight. Don't squeeze the whole thing because you don't want to break it. So you're gonna want to tighten it a lot, but right about there. That should be good. That way it ain't coming off. And by the way, for a suggestion, every time you use this with the skis, you might wanna, every time like you get done using it, you might want to tighten the bolt and make sure the bolt's tight, because I don't know if it's gonna stay tight. Anyways, once you did that, where's the spring? You want to grab this right here. It comes with the skis. It's like a little spring thingamajig. We'll focus on it. Alright, so you're gonna take this. Sorry about that. I had to take a little break. Anyway, we're gonna take this, and right here, there's a screw right here. Holds on this thing and basically all this setup. So you're gonna want to take this size of a hexagon thing, screwdriver. I don't know what size this is. But anyway, basically you're gonna have to unscrew this. Not all the way, by the way. You're just gonna have to unscrew it about right there. Maybe a little more. If I can get my screwdriver out. Alright. Then you're gonna take this spring thing. I don't know if I can get a good camera view of this. I have to do it. but hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. So you're gonna take this, put this, get the hair off. Can you guys see? Yeah. Alright. So we'll take that, basically I'm putting this thing right here. If it'll focus right here, there's like a little hook. You're gonna hook that on to the screw. Okay. And it should hook perfectly. I might have to loosen up the screw a little. Okay. Loosen up that and basically right there. Okay, if I can get my screwdriver out. Sorry about that, guys. My things are all rusty. Alright. So you're gonna want it. Sorry about that. You're gonna want it like that. See, you don't hook the thing like that. And then you're gonna want to tighten that screw. Alright, you want to tighten that screw. And tighten is as tight, and yeah, that's the problem. Jesus, my camera. Alright. I don't know if you guys can see that, but you're gonna have to tighten it, and you're gonna have to hold the spring thing so it doesn't move, because it wants to move every time you tighten it. Tighten as tight as it would go. Keeps moving. It's basically all I'm is tighten this thing. Since I can't get a good camera view, I'll just show you. Alright guys, I'm back, and all I did is tighten that screw, and you're gonna want to put that in this little tiny hole that's going to the skis. That way, when you hit a bump, it doesn't really bottom out, and it's like a little suspension for your thing. It's pretty cool. Anyways, that's to install the skis. Let's move the plow. Get the body over here. Oh, and another thing is you're probably gonna want to put these black things in the suspension. Like I have one right now. I'm probably gonna have to put two. That way your suspension's really stiff. Because here, I'll show you why. So when I put the body on, you can put it on. Alright, once the body's on, if you really have your suspension really soft, it's probably gonna hit your body right here, or if you go really out, it's gonna hit right here. And yeah, so you don't want that. And by the way, if you do turn, this thing right here will come out of this slot, but once you turn straight again, it should go right back in, because it ain't going anywhere because that screw's tight. Like I said, every time you go out, you might want to keep like making sure all these screws and your nut is tight. Like I said, don't tighten it. As you can see, I got a little more. Anyway, let's take the tires off of it and set it down. Tires are off, and as you can see right here, same thing on this side, same thing, nut, and yeah, it's basically a really cool and really easy install and finished product. If my camera focuses, it looks dope. Now I have paddle tires in the garage I'm gonna put on, but I don't have to do that on camera. So basically, if I get the box, here's the brand. They're for a plane, but like I said, you can customize them like I did for this. And when you turn, that thing will come out, but it'll just be like that, and then go right back in. Okay, it shouldn't really hurt it either way if it's not even in there. Anyway, the only problem I might have is it's a little low to the ground, like a snowmobile. So I might put like a little skid plate right here. Or skid plate, I think I said something else. Anyway, as you can see right there, the finished product looks pretty dope, and with the paddle tires it'll look even doper. And you might want to stiffen up your back suspension with those black things, like I said, for the front. Anyway, that looks pretty dope. So let's move on to the deadbolt thing. Alright guys, we just got done with that, as you saw. And yeah, it looks pretty dope. But now we're moving on to the deadbolt, which is we're installing this steering link, but we're doing a metal or aluminum one. Here's what it is. So yeah, it's for, make sure you get the SCX10 if you have the if you do have a deadbolt, make sure it's for the old deadbolt, because I have the old deadbolt and they changed the new one a little. So basically it's gonna be an easy install. I don't even think I had to take off my tires, but should I? No, you honestly don't even have to take off your tires. So let's get right into it. So we're gonna have to take out these screws right here, 1, 2, and 3. This one connects to the servo, which turns the wheels. So let's do that right now. Let's see if I can lean the camera against something. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see me what I'm doing, but basically unscrew those screws. Find what size out of this or this. Probably gonna be medium. So take the medium one, put it in here, unscrew, and yeah. So we'll unscrew 3 of these. I think there's only 3. Yeah, it looks like there's only 3. If I can get that undone, I'm a little rusty because I would go through some water. And I'll loosen it with my hand. So here's the screw. Make sure you don't lose these screws, so put them in a safe spot. I'm going to put them over here. And there's that one. Now you're going to take off the servo. Actually, for a good idea, you might want to take off the one connected to the servo first. Now that one's done, I'm just going to keep the screw in the servo thing and loosen up this. And yes, alright, so keep the screws. Here's the old one, right here. Here's the old one, plastic. And the only reason I'm replacing this with a metal one or aluminum is because every time, say if my foot was a rock and it was like hitting the bottom of it and I'd go to turn, it went like this or like bent out like that. It was really flimsy plastic, and yeah, I bent it a couple times. Anyway, now you can have your truck like that, and you're done. No, I'm joking. You don't want that. So yeah, basically your wheels are gonna be unsteerable right now. And while you're doing this, let's open up the next part. We can. Yeah. Hold on by staples and take a ziploc baggie. So I'm gonna put the camera down in here for a second. So looks like it comes with screws too, but just in case they ain't for my model, I will use my other screws that I got in with the truck. Alright, so there's all that. Put the bag to the side, like I said, here it is. And is there anything here? No. Alright, so by the way, as you can see, there's different holes in here. It's because there's different holes. There's another hole right there. I don't know if you can see that. The focus, yeah, you can kind of see it. So if you want, like, you make your steering in a different hole, I'm gonna put them in the same hole. But yeah. Now I wonder if it goes like this or does it go like this. I'm guessing it goes like that because there's like divots in the metal. So let's install this. But before we do that, let's make. So here's the screws that came with it. Pretty handy dandy, but it's gonna be way too long, and I'm gonna have that dragging on the ground. And they came with shorter screws, which I might use with a nut. So I might use these. Now let's see if here's the stock screws. I don't know if you can see that. They don't fit, so we can't use the stock screws. So you're gonna want to use the tiny 2 ones right here. Now you're gonna want to use these 2 with the nut. So yeah. Let's do that real fast. Oh, sorry about that, guys. So let's take screw and a nut, and let's put it install. So get this screwdriver right here. And, well, these are the big screw, so they ain't like the stock ones. So you're going to want to screw these in. Yeah, so you can see this better. You want to screw this in right here, like that. Now you can see it. Now you're going to screw this into the plastic as far as it goes. Into the plastic, and you see there's a little screw hanging. That's where the nut will go on, so you shouldn't really have leftover screw hanging for overhang ups or hangs. So that's nice and tight, but you don't want it to be nice and tight. So what you're gonna want to do is unscrew it and make sure that thing is loose, so it turns. If it's too tight, it ain't gonna turn your wheels, and that'll be bad. So make sure it's a little loose. Sorry about that again. Jesus Christ. So here, I'll show you. Make sure that screw's a little loose, because if it's too tight, it ain't gonna want to turn. Hopefully you can see that. Anyway, you're gonna take a nut right here, if it'll focus. Take that and put that on the bottom of the screw. And tighten that up. Now, I don't think you can see this, but it should be pretty easy. And get as tight as you can for hands, and then we'll use a wrench. But I'm just gonna do the other one real fast before I tighten it with the wrench. So you're gonna, same thing on this side. If you guys didn't know what I did, make that sure it's loose so it wiggles, and put the nut above. And you're gonna want to tighten the nut all the way. And same thing on this side. So I'll do the same thing on that side and then show you how the servo is. My guys, I just got those two sides installed, and I tightened the nuts. So as you can see, not that much overhang, but the next screw is very long if you get the same setup, and if you can't use the stock screw. So if I put it in this hole, and if I slide it down, sorry guys, you can't really see anything. Okay, it goes through, it fits, and I got the nut right here. Put that over here so it's nice and safe. They do give you this too, because the screw's a little longer, but I'm gonna use that. And yeah, that's a bad thing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in the garage and cut this screw to the length I need. I'll do that off camera and show you guys what to do next. Alright guys, I just got done cutting this thing nice and short, so that's what you're gonna need to do. And yeah, so basically I just used a Dremel to cut it, and yeah, it worked out pretty good. So let's we're gonna get these tires. By the way, I got the pedals to install on that thing. Yeah. So you guys right here. Make it focus. So let's unscrew the nut. And so put this in right here. And put it in this hole. Alright, now give me the nut. Let me tighten this up. Here, wait. Let's flip the truck over. Let the nut down. Flip it over like that, and now grab the nut and put that over. That way I can tighten it with the wrench, because you have to tighten it upside down. And I'm gonna need this big thing so I can hold it on the other side. So that in the screw and tighten this up. You guys can't see anything, sorry, but I'm not doing anything cool, so yeah, what I'm doing right now, guys, is tightening that bolt. So this is basically all I'm doing. There, now you can see it. That's right here. And tighten. Now this is the one that you want tight. Alright, so it's nice and tight, and if I flip it back over and show you the finished product and focus that. Okay, camera's all focused and it works. And that chain just fell off. To focus camera. There you go. So now we got this installed. So we got the old one. And here, I'll just put this upside down to show you a better view. Here it is right here. And then we got, let's go like that and that. So that's pretty cool. It works. And with the out and with the new, basically, because we no more plastic. And if you guys have a deadbolt like mine, you might want to do the same thing, because this is not gonna work on rocks. So basically what happened is I hit a rock and it wanted to turn like that. That's what was happening. So this thing's been destroyed. So I'll put that off to the side and let's install these things. So I put the BF girder to the side, move the deadbolt area, I'll just turn it like that, hold this slide over here. And by the way, you know how I said when you turn these might fall out, they still might fall out, but when I turn the wheels, they stayed in. Like I said, I will put the battery in it and see if they work. Anyway, let's take these off and put these on. So yeah, alright guys, I just got this done and the skis, and here we'll show you this first. We got a new steering link, and it looks pretty cool, and I did cut that bolt as you can see right there. So there's that. Now hopefully I can steer. And over here we got the skis. They look pretty cool, and we did install the paddles. They're Pro Line paddles, by the way, 2.2. And here are the cars together. So guys, that's gonna be it. Today or on Wednesday we're going up north, and hopefully it's snowing. So yeah, expect for Thanksgiving break to be a lot of videos on this if it's snowing, and videos on this. So yeah, but either way, hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, peace out.